Alright, so with the Harry Potter TV series that's coming out next year in 2026, and with filming that's supposed to start up pretty soon in the summer of 2025, especially with HBO and Warner Brothers are really keeping a low profile, especially on casting news and updates for who will be doing the reboot series that's supposed to last for 7 seasons based on the books. But now, especially with one casting news, it has just been confirmed that John Lithgow, that's right, himself, is going to be playing Albus Dumbledore in the upcoming reboot series. So I'm going to be breaking down what this means, especially for the show and the actor who's going to be playing him, and much more to discuss right now. And so, if you're new to that, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you miss on any future vids. But now, let's hop right into it. And yes, as I mentioned before in the beginning, that with a certain casting news, and that was supposed to be a rumor, but now it's now officially confirmed that it's officially public that John Lithgow will be playing Albus Dumbledore in the Harry Potter Reboot TV series. And now, especially, I mean, if you know John Lithgow, he's done like many other movies, and he was also Lord Farquaad in Shrek, and also great other funny and comedic movies. But now, especially to play the iconic character of Albus Dumbledore, and that's why it makes it so divisive. Because I don't mind, because John Lithgow is like the perfect age to be playing Dumbledore, because especially if you've known the other two actors that portrayed this character, like with Richard Harris and Michael Gambon. And those two actors delivered passion and dedication to the role, because especially as Dumbledore plays a huge staple on the Harry Potter film series, and because he's one of the the main people at Hogwarts. So with the Harry Potter Reboot TV series, that's become more controversial. It's slightly divisive, but people are already happy about this, because the series is going to deep dive into what the books should have brought to the movies. The 8 Harry Potter movies, they're already beloved by so many fans on there, especially with Harry Potter fans out there, but even with this TV show, that's going to be a remake out of all of it, because especially make any type of project within the wizarding world out of anything within this world that they have created, like anything. But now that they're rebooting it and remaking Harry Potter all over again, and it seems a bit controversial, and especially as to what John Lithgow said when he said that he's been casted as Dumbledore. This comes from an interview with screenwriter from Liam Crowley, and here's what he had to say in quote. "Well, it came as a total surprise to me. I just got the phone call up at the Sundance Film Festival for yet another movie, and it was not an easy decision, because it's going to define me for the last chapter of my life, I'm afraid, but I am very excited. Some wonderful people are turning their attention back to Harry Potter. That's why it's been such a hard decision. I'll be about 87 years old at the wrap party, but I've said yes." And now, with this news that sort of confirmed that just broke out, it's saying that Lithgow got the phone call at the Sundance Film Festival because he's like promoting another movie, and even with the part that it said it was not an easy decision. Of course it wasn't, because especially with Dumbledore, that is such an iconic character, and with John Lithgow, that probably hesitated to give the answer of yes, because especially, even when like all 7 seasons are over and they're at the wrap party, John Lithgow is going to be old, described as the last chapter of his life, because it's true, the man is getting old. But speaking of which, with this casting choice, I don't mind it. I just hope, even though what concerns me the most, for whoever they pick to play these characters in the reboot series, they have to deliver it good, or otherwise, we're just going to be thinking about the show as like a cash grabby, or like some type of product that Warner Brothers has cupped out other shelves because they're in shambles right now. And now, on top of all this, what can this mean? Well, with John Lithgow, that is one of the first of many people to ever come out and confirm his character for the Harry Potter reboot. And essentially, with this reboot TV series that is keeping such a low profile, but it's set to start filming in summer of 2025 and leaves it in the UK. But especially with everything that we know of so far, like they're going to be adapting each of the books. And especially as everything that we love about Harry Potter is so iconic, especially with the characters and what we can relate to, it's got its moments, it's got its iconic moments and reveals. It's essentially the journey of the boy who lived. And even for what's going to be the most controversial thing that's gonna be hitting the internet, and that's right, the confirmation for who will be playing Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and that's gonna be something that the internet will go up in flames for once that cast news hits the internet. But I just generally think, yeah, we'll get that news sometime within like the next couple months, because especially if y'all remember that with Papa Asciendo, that is rumored to be playing Severus Snape. Casting update that has been confirmed that Dumbledore is going to be played by John Lithgow, and like essentially for like, because with John Lithgow that he is an American actor, and especially with the Harry Potter movies that they have casted British actors, and even though, like, I mean, I don't have a problem with this, because especially if you know from the first two Harry Potter movies that with Chris Columbus's daughter, that was in the first two films that didn't have any speaking lines because like she is like American and not British. So if they decide to go with an American actor to play Dumbledore, I don't have a problem with that. But even though that they are casting for British actors to play Harry, Ron, and Hermione, but even though it's going to be filming in the UK, because I mean, let's face it, like, even though I am not that interested in the TV show, but I am curious and intrigued to see for how they adapt this, and they better pull it off good, because it seems like it's going to be a cash-grabbing decision to even do this. I mean, I'm just like laughing my head off right now that Warner Brothers and HBO decided to greenlit this show, and it's gonna become more controversial every single day as we're inching closer to it being filmed. But especially with its filming date that is getting a lot closer to the summer, and we're going to be getting a lot more news. You know, for how I feel towards it, because especially as I love the 8 Harry Potter movies, they remain so iconic. They are the best movies of all time, and they deliver such a magical feel to everyone that love watching these films and rewatch them every single time in their lives. And so with having a reboot TV series, and I'm hoping that within the 7 books, I mean, they could deep dive into more of the lore and more of the material than what the movies deliver. But the movies are perfect on its own. It's just with the TV series, like, how are they going to adapt, especially with the book 1 that's going to be called The Sorcerer's Stone, book season 2, Chamber of Secrets, and especially it even lead up to season 7, the Deathly Hallows, for how they're gonna adapt that from the books. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be wild, and even though that we have like the casting rumors and updates, especially for who is gonna be playing Hagrid or Minerva McGonagall, and that's gonna be something that's gonna be slightly controversial. I don't know if we could be happy for them or excited for them, but yeah, this is gonna obviously be like a choice that is gonna be laugh out loud in the face. Even with John Lithgow, that he has a big shoes to fill if he's going to play the big role of Albus Dumbledore. And of course, the man is funny, but Dumbledore is an iconic character from the books and from the movies, and he has to deliver this character right, and otherwise, I mean, people are not going to enjoy it. So I can only imagine when the first reactions come out, it's gonna be, oh, a slight decent performance or slightly good. He's got the chumps, but I'm thinking like, I think like it could be good, it might not be good. It's gonna be controversial and divisive, but we'll have to wait and see for who they cast within the next coming months. Who will be the main trio? Who will the rest of the other characters be? And we're not sure, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. It's just like the waiting game at this point. But yeah, I think John Lithgow could. And I think John Lithgow can definitely pull up a good Dumbledore, and yeah, we're just going to wait and see on that. And then that's all I got for you. But that's going to do it for this video. Just let me know in the comments below, and what are your thoughts on this news with John Lithgow possibly playing Albus Dumbledore, and who would you like to see play the main trio, Harry, Ron, and Hermione? And just what are your thoughts on the Harry Potter Reboot TV show overall? Just let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the notifications about future videos. Also follow all my social media. It's always linked down below. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.